For the folks tuning in, my name is Rachel Bykowski, and I am the writer of the soon-to-be streaming Murder We Spoke podcast series produced by Tantrum East Theater. And I am joined today by the brilliant actor Maria, who plays one of the pinnacle roles in the series by the character name of Paula. I'm so excited that Maria here is to talk about the series, her role, and so much more. So Maria, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, totally. I'm Maria Fernanda Diez. I'm an actor predominantly, and so I mostly am based out of New York City and have worked with various different theaters, the Lark, Theater Latea, and stuff like that, and St. Paul Conservatory and the Minnesota Opera. So I'm also a singer and a producer. And short that I've produced recently is Diver, which is doing the film circuit and has been in over 20 festivals, which is really cool and exciting.
So in a few words, how would you describe Murder We Spoke to someone?
This one, I always want to tell the whole story, but in a few words, it is the story of three friends who carry their own secret, their deep, dark secret, and may involve murdering some people.
What specifically about this story do you think makes it suitable as a podcast?
There's a couple things that I love about this story being a podcast is these characters are so specific that their voice conveys so much. Like, you've done a beautiful job at like solidifying each of these people and like how they navigate the world through how they speak. And then there's something also really crazy about using the imagination when it comes to women killing or women being like part of this like crime world, and like not seeing their bodies is so fascinating, where you just learn about their personalities, their relationships beautifully. And then I think you use music so smart, like intelligently as well, like in terms of how like music can inform how we move as people, and how the story moves. So I think like that also is really cool, is like that. And then also even advertising, like that is so smart. So you really nail how sound interacts with or like the viewer, or not even viewer, the audience, the listener.
Heard you've got a little bit of a podcast happening as well. So do you want to fill folks in on what's going on?
I would love to
find it.
Yeah, I would love to. So I'm working on I've already completed my podcast called When You're Invisible, which is my love letter to like the working class folks and people who have been othered in Western like celebrity society. And it's coming out on November 28th. So it's right around the corner. The first episode comes out. So it's crazy. And it's coming out on all platforms, wherever you get your podcast, but it's part of the iHeart Media, Radio, and My Cultura podcast network.
Looking forward to get to working with you again. We have some workshops coming up in December. They will be closed to give the actors time to get into character and do some table work. But we are looking forward to getting this thing recorded and streaming in February of 2023. So thank you again, Maria. This was wonderful.
Thank you so much, Rachel. This was awesome, and so psyched for it to come out.